everyone, and welcome to Mystic Moonstone's weekly angel card reading. Before I do anything else, I'm just going to say that we've been a little bit amiss on Mystic Moonstone. We have had winners and I forgot to announce them. The names were taken from the last 4 drawers, all put in the angel bag, and the first 2 names pulled out. The first one was for the end of year, and the next one was for the, I can't believe I'm doing this late in the month, but was for the December prize. Okay, so big congratulations to June Jackson. You're our end of year, I was going to say end of month then, end of year winner. Okay, and you've won a 20-minute Skype reading with yours truly. Any problems with that, let me know. If you PM me on page anyway, we'll get something sorted at a time that's convenient for both of us. Our end of month winner for December, so it's halfway through January and I'm announcing this, it's Gail Hall. Congratulations, Gail Hall. You have a choice. It's an email reading and it's one of the ones that we do, so it can either be angel, crystal, colour or fairy. Okay, so you've got a choice there. So again, Gail, if you can PM me on page and we'll see what comes up. Okay, we'll get something sorted. Okay, the duration for this reading is the 11th of January through to the 17th of January. Wow, where's it going? Where's it going? Feel like this year's on roller skates. Jack propelled. Okay, let's have a look. The first card we have is Archangel Ariel. What a lovely start to your reading. Anybody who knows me knows Archangel Ariel is my favourite archangel. Shouldn't have a favourite, but I do. Okay, and the card is the Earth. Now, this card is all about having the courage and the confidence to actually put down roots. Put down those roots maybe if you're thinking about going further in a relationship and putting down roots in that way. It may be if you're thinking about maybe this is the right job for you, maybe this is something you want to do, something you want to kind of, you know, just putting down those roots is actually feeling out. You know, if you think about a plant or a tree, the roots feel out the right path, the path that's going to take them to the nutrients, to the water. Okay, it's about securing, it's about anchoring. Okay, and Archangel Ariel, as I said, she's a lovely angel who brings in the courage and the confidence to actually follow what we want to do. So this is about putting down your roots, it's about growth, it's about personal transformation, but it's also in some ways about branching out when this card comes up. So, you know, there's lots of different areas of it. So it may be that you want to expand, it may be that you want to branch out in a certain area that will help you to put down the roots. So maybe you've been thinking about taking on a course or some kind of learning that's actually going to help you in the long run to put down the roots. And remember, putting down the roots isn't a fast process, it can be quite a slow process. And it's having that courage and that confidence to see the bigger picture and know the steps that you have to make. Okay, I'm just going to look at the influence card with this before I waffle on for England. Now I'm going to go at my timing. Okay, and I have the card of abundance. So a steady flow of abundance is about to manifest. So once again, that goes really nice with having the courage and confidence to follow your dreams, to follow what you want to do. And also, when the Earth card comes up and I'm reading with a client, there's always that feel of positivity with it. And, you know, it's almost like, you know, the Earth is yours to claim. You know, anything that you actually set your sight on, you can go after, you can have the confidence. Okay, so the beginning of the week, a few of you are going to start to get that feel. And, you know, even as I link in with this card, I feel confident for you. Okay, let's have a look. I have Archangel Raziel coming up, the mystic of the angels, and it's Hidden Worlds. Okay, I'm just going to pull another card on that one. Sometimes I can look at a card and go, whoa, yes, I know what that is. And then other times I just think, there's a little bit of resistance on that. Okay, and it's the shadow self, and that's helped me out, so I'm going to say thank you to them for that. Hidden worlds, you know, quite often as we go through life, we don't always see the signs, we don't always realise why we should be on a path, we don't realise why things are happening to us. And the shadow self is actually about having the courage, once again, so we go into courage and confidence to step out of those shadows and to actually grasp something that is meant for us. So it's about seizing the opportunities. So midweek, a lot of you will start to see maybe little signs, maybe you'll start to have emotions and feelings that feel right. You know, if I do this, it's going to be right. If I do this, it's going to help me to emerge from the shadows, because one of the hardest places in life to be is in the shadows, where you feel insignificant and unimportant. Okay, and when you feel like that, you feel without power. And you know, we talk about empowerment so much on this page because that's important. And you know, before you can get anybody else to love you, you need to love yourself, and you need to feel powerful enough to do that. We're not talking about self-indulgence, we're not talking about being selfish. You know, if you do everything with good intentions and making sure that whatever you do harms none and, you know, is full of good intentions. I read something on, I think it was on, it would have been on Facebook, and it was in the last couple of weeks. It really kind of struck a chord, and that was love all, trust few, harm none. And I think if you can live your life by that, you know, it helps you to have that courage, and that loving all includes the self. Okay, let's have a look at the last card. And we have Archangel Uriel, known as the Light of God, and it's the Alchemy. I like to call it the Alchemist card. I always change it when I do readings, because I always think when you do a reading for somebody, it's about them. Okay, and I just think by changing that little bit of the word at the end, it just makes it more personal. Okay, I've always done it, and you know, when I see the card, automatically I say Alchemist. And you know, this card is about a light being switched on in your life that gives you the knowledge that you need, okay, to actually take maybe a base situation, like a base, almost like the old alchemist in the base metal. So you take a base situation, something that's not maybe working, something that's kind of been really kind of pulling you down, and you turn it around. Okay, every cloud has a silver lining if you're willing to look for it. Okay, it may be that you have to apply something to it. I keep getting learning coming in. I was getting that earlier. That's what I was saying about maybe taking a course to actually be able to put the roots down, or taking on some kind of further learning, or you know, just kind of bringing your skill set up to that next level. Okay, and you know, as I'm looking at this card, Archangel Uriel is the angel of wisdom and education and learning. And you know, sometimes we need to have that light switched on to enable us to be able to move forward and make the best of a situation that hasn't been serving us. So let's just have a look at the last card, and that's towards the end of the week that you'll start to feel that. Okay, they really have got a message going this week. It's the angel of emergence, and with this they've got the butterflies, and you know, it's time to stop being the caterpillar, it's time to emerge, it's time to let your wings unfold, it's time to soar. Okay, so all of these cards are going down the same path. We start with Archangel Ariel, who gives us the courage and the confidence to believe in ourselves, to know we can put down those roots and we can branch out and we can have personal growth. Okay, we have the card of abundance, so that kind of shows, when we have the card of abundance, that the money is going to come in, or the resources are going to come in, the health is going to be there. Whatever your abundance is, whatever you've been praying for, is going to be there to help you to move forward with this situation, to help you to put those roots down and branch out. Archangel Raziel is your mystic, is connecting in with your intuition, is listening to the signs being brought in, the angelic signs from the universe, and it's about knowing that there is more to life than what you have settled for, that you know that it's time for you to step out of the shadows, it's time for you to stop being invisible, and it's really about empowerment, and that's midweek. We go to the end of the week and the light is switched on. The light is shining the way forward. Okay, whether we use innate wisdom that we already have, whether we bring in more wisdom, whether we do research, whether we just use our common sense and move forward, okay, but it's about taking a situation, turning it around and creating solid gold, okay. And the last card says it all. It's about emergence. It's time for some emerging. It's time for some butterflies to actually spread their wings. It's time to make the earth your own. it's time to have that courage and that confidence to be the person you was always meant to be. Okay. Okay. I never have a clue what these cards are until I turn them. So, and sometimes it just kind of comes in and I just want to get it out, and that's what I want to do today because it's just flowing. And you know, it's really interesting because you may have noticed I always put different things around me. Most of these items are around me naturally when I work from my workstation. So when I'm working with clients, they're always around me. But when I come down, because this is the best place to do the filming, when I come down here, I bring certain items, and I always ask them, what should I bring? What should I put on? And you know, I haven't put the crystals for a little while, but I was really drawn to my rose quartz today, really drawn to it. And you know, I find it interesting that I put my rose quartz there, as you can see. And the first card is Archangel Ariel. So, you know, when we talk about, sometimes we talk about putting crystals out to attracting angels, I really do believe in that, and I really believe that you need to use crystals. You know, your angels are with you anyway, and it's a bit of an insult today just because I've got a piece of rock there that Archangel Ariel's around me. But what it is, it's an invite. Okay, it's like saying to your angels, my heart is open, I'm ready to receive you. Okay, so it's like opening a door for them. So it's not as pretentious as it sounds, you know, when somebody says about putting crystals to attracting the angels. It's really, it's like giving them a smile, it's like giving them a hug, it's saying they're welcome in your life. And, you know, I just love it when things like that happen. Well, anyway, I will stop waffling on because I can see Mal going absolutely mad when you place this bag later and tries to fit it all in. And I will wish you all love and light, and thank you again for supporting the page. Bye! Hello everyone, and welcome to the part that we call the draw. I have my Doreen Virtue cards here, and my bag here. Shake. Okay. And let's see who comes out the who comes out the bag. Okay. And we have Liam Venny. Congratulations, Liam. I think I've said that right. I hope I've said that right. I apologise if I haven't. Okay, let's have a look and see what card you get. Okay, you have Archangel Chamuel, and it's a card of peace. Now, when this card comes in, it shows that peace, as in peace of heart and peace of mind, comes from remembering that only love is real. Archangel Chamuel is the angel who brings in soulmates. And as we move through life, Liam, we can have several soulmates. Some of them are brought in to teach us lessons. Some of these lessons can be joyous and some can be painful. Some soulmates will come and remain in your life, and other soulmates will come and remain for as long as they are needed. So if the lesson is a short, sharp lesson, they will come in and leave. If the lesson is one that needs to be learnt over several years, they will remain for that time. Soulmates can be a different gender, as in a romantic. They can be the same gender and still be romantic. Soulmates can be on friendship levels, and soulmates can actually cross species. So, you know, when we hear people talk about their fur babies and certain fur babies really having a connection with them, that is a soulmate connection. Okay, it's not just about mankind. It's not just about romance. Basically, a soulmate is exactly what it says. It's a soul friend. It's someone who your soul recognises as being important to them. Okay. Sometimes soulmates are not, can I say, beneficial for our human life, for our everyday life, but they are beneficial for our soul progression. Now, the reason I've gone into all of this, and I don't normally go into things quite that deeply on these drawers, is because I feel that you have had a soulmate around you who has taught you some valuable lessons. The lessons that it feels like a male energy has brought in around you has made you stronger. However, there's a part of you that is refusing to accept that the lesson is learnt and is still holding on instead of letting go and making room for what the universe wants to bring in. And what the universe wants to bring in now is a love that's real, a love that is going to benefit from all the lessons that you've learned and is going to give you wings and is going to help you to soar. Okay, so the reminder here is from Archangel Chamuel saying, yes, you've had lessons. There's all the yellow, that's teaching you, that's you've had that knowledge. Your solar plexus is strong, but now we're looking at the orange, which is your sacral chakra, and it's about actually opening up, letting love in, and love will be flowing in, but you have to let go of the past in order to let the future have a place in the present. Okay, you know, it's, if you open your hands and are ready to receive it, you will receive the love, Lean. Okay, so that's how that is coming in. It's also time for you to step up. Okay, you have a lot of innate spiritual knowledge, and it's time for you to apply this to others. As I'm speaking, I'm getting a lovely feeling in my hands, so I feel that your path is healing. Okay, and I feel that you should be placing that healing onto others. You need to start to share your gift. Okay. As you start to share your gift, Archangel Chamuel will help you. He is also known as the Spiritual Careers Counsellor, and he will help you on that path. Okay, he will bring you peace of mind, because at the moment I feel your mind is everywhere and you can't settle. Okay, it's because you're living in the past, you're holding on to a hope instead of having your hands ready to receive joy and happiness. Okay, and your hands are important as a healer. I feel it will be hands around the body, kind of healing, channeling angelic energy. Yes, I do feel that there is an angel around you. Okay. Okay. I want to give you the name Jamil. Okay. As I'm trying to link in, I'm seeing this angel. I'm seeing like a white light around you. And I feel that this white light comes around you quite often. I feel if you're sitting in a room, you will see not even the shape of a person, but more like a line of white light, and it feels like it's over to that side always. Okay, so I want to go over to the right. This would tell me this is a male energy, possibly a family member who's passed a spirit who is coming back to work with you. But I keep getting the name Jamil, and I don't know if this is connected to this person or someone to come in. Okay, so I'm going to give it to you, and I'm going to ask you to remember that. Okay, but this white light, I want you to become aware of it, because I feel if you were sitting here, you would be aware of a column of white light. It's almost like this colour. Okay, it's like a white. And as I'm looking at my Moonstone Angel today, I can see the golds and the yellows flowing through, and that to me is very symbolic of this card. Okay, and it's exactly the same with the yellow, the orange, and it's all flowing through. This is the learning that you have to apply. But when I'm seeing this white light in my mind's eye, I'm seeing it more with like a purple and a blue tint coming off of it. Okay, so that's about you connecting in. It's about you connecting with your throat chakra, with you not being afraid to speak the words that you want to speak, that spirit are bringing to you, and to use it in your healing and to use it to heal others. Okay, you've got this wonderful male angelic energy coming in around you, wanting to support you, wanting to help you, and as you go on that path, you will find love coming into your life. I want to say love will be coming into your life. I want to go around July time. Okay, so watch out for this new person coming in, but they can only walk through an open door if you close the door on the past and open the door to the future, so your future can step into your present. Okay, I think that's all I've got today. I hope that was all right, Lee. Thank you for supporting the page. Congratulations, and everybody else, you know how to get in the angel bag. Love and light to you all. Bye.